Welcome back, everybody, to episode 23 of Stirring the Pot. We are back again and finally posting again. We do apologize for all of the breaks in posting. We had a little bit of trouble. We had some technical difficulties for a while, but we are back, and we've got a few episodes for you coming up in the next few weeks before we head off for summer vacation. But first, before we get into stuff like that, boys, how we doing?
Doing pretty good. We had a few hiccups here in the studio before we even started, but we fixed it. We saved about 2 hours of time doing that.
Yeah.
So props to all of us for putting our thinking caps on for a couple seconds.
Yes, we did.
I feel elated to be here, Connor.
You feel elated?
I feel elated.
Love the
great.
vocabulary.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love it.
I feel prosperous.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Prosperous. I like that.
Ooh, busting out the big vocab banks for this one.
That's very ethereal.
We're recording this on the day. Apparently, every NFL wide receiver's role model passed away this morning.
Oh, yeah.
A true pioneer in car-related football player incidents passed away this morning.
Yes, and one of the, let's say he's not on the loose anymore. He's not black. He's O.J. O.J. Simpson has died. And it is his long, lengthy battle with cancer at 76. I don't really know if we should speak more on that topic because
We probably can.
Probably shouldn't.
I mean,
but yeah. Before we get into what we're going to be doing today, obviously you guys will see it in the title of this video. We are going to be doing our pre-draft NFL power rankings. Is there anything else we need to talk about before we head into it? How's everybody's week been?
I think it's been great. You know, the guards are on a bit of a roll.
Oh,
and they're about to lose 3 straight to the Yankees this week.
No. Stephen Kwan is going to run wild on your franchise.
Okay,
Yeah.
buddy.
Ain't that right, RJ?
Okay, buddy.
I'm so excited to watch the Pittsburgh Pirates lose to the
we
Phillies
have
for 4
both
games in a row.
all of
Hopefully
our
we can keep
teams
the
play
broom
each
in the
other
closet.
this weekend.
Look at that.
Phillies play the Pirates, Yankees play the Guardians in Cleveland.
Yes, we do.
Wow, what a week. What a week it
what
has
a
been.
week.
NBA standings. Both.
Earthquake in New Jersey.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
gotta love it. A lot of news.
Solar eclipse.
Where in
Pretty
Jersey
fun.
was that?
Lebanon.
Web. Okay.
And there's a potential tornado today, so everyone
Hey.
watch
Nope.
out.
And flooding. Both.
Yeah.
Wow,
been a
double
great
whammy
week.
today down here in Morgantown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morgantown is not best friends with Mother Nature right now, and there is a tornado apparently supposed to be coming to us today, and much like us today.
More on that later.
Much like speaking of tornadoes, NFL free agency, we already talked about it, but we are going to be getting into the post-free agency power rankings. Now, we all had a bit of a different criteria for this, but this is just our personal opinions. We're probably going to yell at each other a few times, but strap on in, and we are going to be starting with the number 32 team in the NFL. Now, I guess I'll kick it off, and then we will go off by team. Number 32, personally, I think it goes without saying, the Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos 32.
Denver
Broncos
Broncos
are 32.
32.
Solid agreement on that one. Solid agreement.
32?
Because name one star player on that team. Name one.
I have the Panthers.
You have the Panthers.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're going to go by team. Where'd you have the Broncos?
Oh, I had the Broncos at 27.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel
What?
like with PS2, the defense isn't horrible.
That's
I feel
it.
Like, I feel like they still have a couple solid guys
That's
on the
it.
defensive
That-
side.
That's
It's PS2 and the Houston Roughnecks in that defense.
Just imagine. Oh, John, let's put it in perspective for you now. Imagine the Jets with just Sauce Gardner on the defense.
Womp
We'd
womp.
get torched.
Yeah, you would get cooked.
We'd get cooked.
Who's their starting quarterback, Nico?
It's Jared Stidham.
Exactly.
My friend actually got blocked by him on Instagram.
Who is their wide receiver one?
They have Cortland Sutton, Josh Reynolds, Marvin Mims, Lil Jordan Humphrey, Tim Patrick.
Oh, Lil Jordan.
Little Jordan Humphries, they get meaningful snaps.
They also have Javonte Williams, who in my opinion, is a solid back.
Yeah.
Baron Browning was decent. Alex Singleton's okay. Caden Stearns was all right.
I don't think it matters who receivers are. You have Jarrett Stidham throwing to them.
Obviously, I don't think they're a great team, but I think you guys are really
So, I mean,
burying them.
Personally, with 2022 excluded, does Greg Dulcich move you?
No, but they do have Adam Troutman.
I don't think
That's
they
not
want
much
to
of
win
an
football
upgrade.
games this year.
It's
I
a
don't
little
think they
bit.
want to
It's a
win.
little bit.
Yeah, I feel like they're not trying to
I
win.
think they're tanking.
They've got
Pretty obvious. I mean,
Yeah.
they have $40 million in dead cap.
Yeah.
just sitting there.
I genuinely don't think there's going to be a consensus pick in this.
For my criteria,
I think one might be a consensus.
Apparently not.
Oh.
I've been having some discussions per source. I've heard through team discussions that there has been somebody who did not have. I'm pretty sure me and John are on the same page about the number one.
You can't bet against him at this point
Exactly.
in his career. You can't bet against Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's get heated.
Yes.
Oh boy.
RJ, where'd you have the Broncos?
I had the Broncos at 31.
I feel like that's the only other acceptable place
Yeah.
for the Broncos to be.
Yeah.
Just nothing about that
No.
team.
They don't want to
Nothing
win
about that
games
team
this
really
year.
moves me.
They don't want to win games.
I mean, Sean Payton, for my criteria, I did mostly coaches. I just look at Sean Payton, and I think he's just in it for the money at this point. I don't really think he brings that morale or anything to the team at all. He's just here for simply the money. He was traded here. I don't think he can help this team. I mean, he treated Russell Wilson like garbage. I really don't see him as just a mover for this team. Like, please get a new coach. I just don't see it. I don't like him as a person. I did on the Saints, just not here.
I feel like Sean Payton is kind of living by a YOLO kind of thing. It's like I'm here for a good time, not a long time. He's just trying to have fun on the Broncos at this point. He's just bored.
One more thing before we do go on. I'm just going to name some opponents the Broncos play this season. We got Browns, Steelers, Chiefs twice, obviously. Tampa. We got Seattle, your Jets, the Bengals, Raiders twice, obviously. And they play the
3
Colts.
years in a row? Damn.
Baltimore.
Yep, Baltimore as well.
They're screwed.
Yeah. I don't see this team getting more than
3.
Three wins.
I give them 3 max.
If they get 4 wins,
well, you got to realize you're going to
year.
upset somebody.
Yeah, they're going to have some. Imagine they beat the Chiefs.
Upset pick of the year. Broncos over the Jets.
Imagine they beat
They're
the Chiefs.
2 and
That's
they're 2 and
actually
15.
Book
Imagine
it.
they
They're
beat
2
the
and
Chiefs.
15. They have 2 wins against the Chiefs.
Oh my
Book
God.
it. Denver over the Jets. Book it. John's going
We've
to kill
played
me.
them 3 years in a row, and we've beat it. And we're gonna play them 3 years in a row. We've beat them 2 years in a row already.
John's going to kill me.
And they're at MetLife this time. We're not in Denver. Denver's turf has killed Elijah Vera Tucker twice. So
Let's
Oh
go
my
for
God.
3. Going for a 3-peat.
Oh, my God.
Next team we are going to go on, which I think me, Dom, and John are going to have consensus with. That 31, I've got the Panthers.
I actually don't have Panthers.
Really?
I have my Panthers at my math's all wrong. I have them at 28.
I feel like. See, the thing is with the Panthers, where'd you have them, Dom?
I have them the same place as you, but
31.
main concerns, like they have the bright spot in Deontay Johnson and Adam Thielen. That's a great start, good development for Bryce Young. But you look at this O-line, you look at everything here, and we're paying Jadeveon Clowney and players that aren't really deserving that much of a bag, that much money to play for a team. Like they really don't want to be on this team. They're like, here, take like $50 million. Please play for our team, please.
Yeah, there was wasn't it the guard from the Dolphins that they
Robert
poached?
Hunt.
100
Robert
mil.
Hunt, yeah.
I mean, their
They
GM is
gave him like 100 mil.
20 mil a year.
that GM is a nightmare to work for. No coach wants to work for
Dave
him.
Tepper, man.
Yeah, he needs to go.
He's by far the worst. By far the worst owner in the league.
Oh yeah, David Tepper.
He took that title from Gabe's favorite man in the world. Yeah,
A legend.
yeah. What a guy.
Absolutely.
I guess I have them higher just because I buy into their coach a lot. They got Dave Canales to be
That's-
coach. That's why I picked them higher. Also, Bryce Young wasn't an overall pick for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, there's obviously promise there. He had a bad rookie year, but I think he's going to get better this year. I think he'll be better. And out of all the bottom tier teams, this is, I guess, the most confident quarterback scenario I feel about. Quarterback head coach combination. I think Bryce Young will play better this year than he did last year. I don't think it'll be as bad as last year. He's going to have another year of development in his belt, obviously out of that bad Frank Reich hire.
Yeah. I was just about to say the Dave Canales hire. That's an excellent hire for the team. I hate that because I love Dave Canales as a coach. I thought he was great for the Bucs, but throwing him into the fire that is the Carolina Panthers is just
He has a good young quarterback.
Yeah, it just feels dirty. But I feel like 31 personally is low. I feel like they're going to exceed my expectations.
Yeah, I kind of
'Cause-
projected a bit more.
Like Don was saying, Deontay Johnson. I like Chuba Hubbard. I think Chuba Hubbard's
And
a
they
good
had
back.
20. Well, no, never mind. Wrong team.
No, that's Tennessee.
That's Tennessee. I mix them up all the time.
The loss of Brian Burns. They lost.
That does hurt.
The thing why I put them so low is because they lost 3 key defensive players. They lost Brian Burns.
Chin.
They lost Frankie Louvu, and they lost Jeremy Chin. which is 3 of their cornerstone defensive players. So I was really high on the Panthers defense coming into the past season because they were good. I thought they really had a lot of potential, but now that most of those players are gone, it just feels like they're starting over again.
Yeah, they've got to let that quarterback develop. That's their number one goal this year.
Bryce Young.
He's being out of their number one overall pick. They traded a bunch of crap to get.
Make him look like a quarterback who can actually start in this league.
They had some good games on the stretch. Think of the Packers game.
Yeah.
He was playing better down the stretch than he was at the start.
He's had some moments, but, I mean, I have him at 32. I'm not going to move him until I see something. Like, they were just so bad last year.
I'm projecting more to see. I think I'll see something there.
Yeah.
The rest of the rosters, yeah, he has good receivers. I'll give him that. He has good receivers. A good receiver.
Mind you, once I'd assume we make some sort of mid-season ranking, these will not be the same.
Oh, no.
So this is just a projection of what we think will go down, which
we'll probably have a post-draft eventually. Or a preseason.
Probably preseason. I think that's... We on next team?
Nico, where did you put the Panthers?
I had them 32.
Okay.
Good man.
That's fair enough. Yeah. I feel like there's not much to say about some of these bottom teams. Mm-hmm. Next team for me, the Giants, I had them at 30.
I had them at 30 actually too.
Yeah.
I had them at 30.
The Giants, I had them at 27.
Okay.
I actually agreed with you on that one, Nico. I had him at 27 as well.
Huh.
Good man.
This is a bit of a more mixed bag of a team because they're paying Daniel Jones a lot of money, $140 million, and he really just had one great flash in the pan year, and they lost the engine of their offense for that playoff run they had. And I guess on the flip side, you got Brian Burns. And you're putting him next to Kayvon Thibodeau, forming a scary defensive line. And your young players have a better shot to develop. I think Deontay Banks is going to get better. Evan Neal is going to get better. Hopefully have a more defined role next year. But I think the one thing about the Giants that can't be overlooked, their receiver room is hot quack.
It's terrible, yeah. Their receivers
terrible.
Their receivers are pretty much anything but good. I do, however, like Jalen Hyatt.
I do like Jalen Hyatt.
I think Hyatt's got a lot of potential.
He's the one. He's the one guy I like. They're just missing that true one receiver.
Yeah,
and they have been since OBJ.
They've got so many guys that are so like boomer bust, like Wan'Dale Robinson.
Yeah,
they've got players. They've got so many like weird names out there that you just like. Oh, they were pretty good coming out of the draft. They were good in college. But they just they haven't found their stride yet in the league. They haven't,
you're right.
I have an interesting take about the Giants, and this has to do with the draft, but if you really think about it, it has to do with this season. I think the Giants trade their pick, and they built a lot of smoke about drafting McCarthy, right?
This is one of the more interesting teams to watch into the draft.
Exactly.
They can, like, that wide receiver room looks a lot different if you have Malik Neighbors in there next year, or Romo Dunze.
Say you trade with Minnesota at 11, so you get 11 and a couple other picks, and if you're the Giants at 11, you maybe take a little bit of a reach on a receiver, but you take a receiver.
A Brian Thomas type.
Yeah. Say you take him at 11, which I know is high, but if you consider the next year's draft scenario, you can draft a quarterback next year, most likely probably yours or someone who's on that list, and have that quarterback of the future there, and then cut Jones next offseason.
Even though they lost Saquon, they brought in Devin Singletary to be running back.
I like that.
Solid get, yeah.
And they recently just came out this morning. They're having Trey Benson for a top 30 visit.
Okay.
So
interesting.
I don't think the loss of Saquon is going to hurt them that much. It's much more of a moral blow.
Yeah.
Because he went to a division rival.
Yeah.
But I think I would swap Saquon for Brian Burns any day, personally.
Yeah, and I think the big thing, like you said about Trey Benson, I see Devin Singletary as more of like an elusive back. He gets out there and he gets out there into space. He makes plays. I think Trey Benson would be the perfect complementary back to him. I feel like Trey Benson's more of like a power back. He'll get you the downs. He had one of the highest broken tackle rates in college football last year, but especially like you said with the loss of Saquon was kind of a do-it-all back. Now, if you get two backs that can combine to be Saquon, that I think is something special because then you have a dual threat and then you just have separate entities coming together.
I would agree. And also I feel like he's off their minds now. The saga's over. He's not a problem anymore. You can move past him. So the past few years have kind of been in this: will they sign him? Will they not sign him? Will they tag him again? Kind of like vicious cycle. Now they're out of that. I think the biggest issue with them is that quarterback room.
Yeah,
it's a quarterback controversy. It's a quarterback controversy, and that's never fun to have for your team.
Personally, I don't know if this is biased or not, but I do. I don't want to say it. It sounds really weird coming off the tongue, but I think Drew Lock wins the job by the end of the year.
I don't think
at least for the year.
I think they're gonna by the end of the season.
Yeah,
I would say so. I don't think he wins the job out of camp. I think Jones starts out of camp.
I say mid-season
yeah.
he at least gets the job. That's my prediction.
I'd say Jones probably tails off towards like mid to end of the year, and Locke comes in and takes that job from him, at least for the year.
And they could draft the quarterback. They very much could draft the quarterback
yeah.
and say screw both those guys.
I think that's unlikely. If you're using the long-term smart scenario, you trade the pick and you draft a quarterback next year.
Yeah, but this
you
is
get
the
your
Giants. They don't make smart choices.
It's very true, but we got to think from a smart perspective. But New York is going to be a very interesting team.
It's a fun team to follow this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who do we got next?
Who is it?
Next, 29. Oh, we're just kind of going off my list. It's kind of like the master list. 29, I have the Cardinals.
Oh, I have them high, actually. I have them 24.
I have the Cardinals.
I had them at 24, John. There we go.
I'm higher on the Cardinals.
Actually, I'll do you one better. We had them at 23.
Oh,
wow.
The Cardinals have no wide receivers.
They don't have any
They're
wide
going to
receivers.
have Marvin
The
Harrison.
wide
next
receiver
year.
one's
Yet.
Chris Moore.
Yeah, but they don't have him yet. This is pre-draft.
You goof.
Yeah, but like you kind of like I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to say the Bears starting quarterback is like who's their current
biggest
quarterback
agent.
one.
Yeah,
I mean,
because that's just lying.
technically you can project like towards what you think they'll look like, but this is just like I guess we're going off our mock drafts basically.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, if we're going off the mock drafts, mine is very different.
I'm figuring like
There were certain teams that I went off the mock draft for.
it's like there's like I took the Bears into account thinking they'd have Caleb.
Yeah.
Thinking they've had
That's
Jaden
what I did.
Daniels. I took the Cardinals thinking they're going to have one of their receivers.
So really, we
It
just went with the
seems likely.
obvious picks here for the draft.
Once you get lower, it kind of gets harder to judge.
I just think that this Cardinals team, even if they had that solid wide receiver one like Marvin Harrison, they're still not going to be good.
Yeah.
They don't have a good team around them.
Exactly. They brought in 3 players this offseason, 3 notable ones. Jonah Williams, Sean Murphy, and Browns legend Mac Wilson.
Okay.
Browns legend.
I mean,
The wide receiver one's Chris Moore. Who's the wide receiver 2? Greg Dortch?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They suck.
Greg Dortch is pretty good.
No, he's not. He's like 5'8".
Okay. The one bright spot for that offense, Trey McBride.
Yes.
Right.
I agree with
That's
that.
great.
I
James
just
Conner.
think I have a lot of faith.
James
I have a
Conner.
lot of
James
faith in Kyler. I have a lot of faith in Kyler.
I do too.
I like Kyler.
The defense.
But if you don't surround him with like much other than Trey McBride, then it's like
But it's the fact that you can have as much offense as you want. You could give Kyler like Stephon Diggs and DeAndre Hopkins both in their prime. They don't have a defense. They're not going to win. They're not going to win without a defense.
Yeah, their defense struggles, but I think they have a good coach in place who can make that defense
And they-
somewhat resemble
They have
a good thing.
Buda Baker and Byron Murphy, and
And
those are the only two people I can name.
they have a second first round pick.
Those are the only two. I feel like it's just weird. They're such a weird team. I just had to put them low.
They are a very
because
weird team.
They're so boom or bust. Depending on the draft, they're boom or bust.
Because remember, 2 years ago they had a crazy run. They had the undefeated start, and they lost the game to the Packers on Thursday.
The 7-0 with
Yeah.
J.J.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I just see, whenever I look at this team and you think about Marvin Harrison Jr. joining this team, you just think about Buffalo. I think about Buffalo a lot because I just see that Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen type of look. That's how I see it. That's why I placed them so high. I'd call it more hype, more around that, but I just think that they have a great potential. And you also, though, have to consider, though, they play in a very hard division with the Niners, the Rams, and the Seahawks, that's a very competitive division with good defenses.
Yeah.
We have a new special guest.
We have Gabe back.
Gabe's
Gabe
here,
is
finally.
Here. Hey.
How we doing,
How we
Gabe?
doing, Gabe?
I'm cold.
You're cold?
It was pouring rain the whole time I was up on the track.
Is it still raining?
Yes. That's bad, but like
Okay.
It was pretty common.
rain is rain.
that's why you bring an umbrella, kids.
Yep, bring an umbrella, boy.
Umbrellas are
Kane.
Gabe, thoughts on the
Kane.
Cardinals?
What?
Okay,
Kane.
Oh yeah,
Your
well,
umbrella
yeah.
kid.
Thoughts on the
yeah.
Cardinals, Gabe.
I like the Cardinals.
Brother, who's a wide receiver? Name one.
Greg Dortch, that's it.
Other than Greg Dortch.
Marvin Harris. It's draft, man. Draft.
It's pre-draft.
Pre-draft.
Oh, it's
bud.
pre-draft? Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
You can project
gotta
they take him.
project they
Chris
have
Moore.
someone.
Chris Moore is the wide
I
receiver.
kind of
one.
like Chris Moore if it was like 2019.
That's 5 years ago.
Good
All right,
God.
Who do they got next?
Do they
let's
still
move-
have
let's
Andy
move on.
Isabella or
Let's
whatever his
move
name
on.
is?
No, he's been gone.
I next have the Raiders at 28.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa.
I'm very low.
I
on
have
this
him at
team.
21.
I'm very low on this team.
I have them in
21.
18.
That's insane.
I have.
Um,
I'm with.
They
I'm
brought in
with Deco
Christian
on this.
Wilkins.
Okay.
With Max Crosby, that D-line's insane.
Okay.
And they have
Who's-
Gardner Minshew.
Who's Gardner Minshew throwing to other than
Devontae
Other than
Adams.
Devontae Adams.
Jacoby Myers.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
That moves you.
as good a 1-2 as any in
Let
the
me-
league.
Jacoby Myers moves you.
Okay, they hold on.
Who's their tight end?
Who's their running back?
Michael Mayer, who
That's
I'm high
a
on.
great. That's a great.
Oh yeah, Alexander Madison, Zamir White. That is a good point.
Mid.
Oh, my-
God.
They have bad running backs, but I think they have a great defense.
I don't mind their defense. Nate
I
Hobbs,
just-
Marcus Epps, Trayvon
I
Mowbray,
don't-
Jack Jones.
I just don't think. I will say this, and I know I've been known to glaze him. I think Gardner Minshew should be given the Steichen tax. I think it was. I think a lot of the reason why he was so. I mean, he's a good quarterback. I love Gardner Minshew, but I think his stats were inflated because he played under such a good quarterback developer. I think you'll see him regress with Antonio Pierce, but I just don't. I don't
been
like
good
this
everywhere
Raiders
he
team
goes.
at all.
I love this. I mean, I love this Raiders team.
Yeah, they also have Tyree Wilson. Like
You
that D
love-
line
That's
is
a filthy
crazy.
D-line.
That's a crazy
You
D-line.
Love
I don't.
this
I'm higher on it.
Raiders
I'm
team.
higher on it than
The
most people.
Raiders.
I think it's gonna be a fun team to watch this year.
Gabe, I'm taking a quack on this. They are hot dog.
What, the Raiders?
Max
Yes.
Crosby and close to Christian Wilson.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
looking.
wait. Let's
Max
see how
Crosby-
far down I had them.
Okay, name someone in their secondary. The
Name
only
Hobbs.
the only
I
one I
have
can think of is
Merrick.
Trayvon
Von
Mulray.
Diablo.
Wait, we're on number
What
28,
about
right?
Isaiah Polomau?
We go by
Who?
team.
I
You
had,
don't know
I
Isaiah
had Raiders at
Polomau?
27.
You're
Thank
casual.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, I
I
had
had
Raiders at
him
27.
I had him at
Oh.
26.
I think I'll rate them higher after the draft.
I think they have a middle of the pack defense and they have a solid offense if they can bring in a quarterback and a good running back. Simple as that.
But they didn't.
Okay, so like,
But they will.
I'm gonna be honest, Nico.
But they didn't yet.
And I know he's a great wide
Yeah,
receiver.
yeah,
Devontae
yeah.
Adams does not move me as much as he did when he was a Packer.
That's very
Well, it's because
true.
he doesn't have the ayahuasca legend Aaron Rodgers with him.
Exactly.
So yeah,
He had
John's
who was his name? Who was the quarterback last year?
John's treating him
Aiden
like he's
O'Connell.
He had Aiden O'Connell.
He had
throwing him
Aiden
balls
O'Connell
last
and
year.
Jimmy G pre-PEDs.
Yeah.
So
and
he beat-
Devontae Adams won.
Aiden O'Connell's
almost
a
got an
proven quarterback. He
assault
beat Ohio
charge on a
State.
cameraman.
Aiden O'Connell is borderline bald and he's built like a 6'3" construction
Aiden
worker.
Okay.
O'Connell's a UFL quarterback.
Okay, Aiden O'Connell looks like if he was shorter Australian Zach Eady.
He looks
They
like
both went to Purdue.
you know that movie with
I come from a land down under.
you know that movie with Tobey Maguire where he was like the army guy and then his like his cousin. He looks like a bigger version of that guy. You know what I did?
We got to change teams. We got to go faster.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
And, all
Good
right,
Lord.
the Raiders suck. That's my final take.
I've learned not right off Gardner Minshew.
Moving on.
Personally, I think he should have started over Lawrence's rookie year, but it's fine. 27. I've got the New England Patriots.
I have him at 31.
That's
This team sucks.
I have the
This
Patriots
team
at 29.
sucks.
I have him at 29.
I have them at 30.
This team is hot
Their
quack.
wide receivers are Kendrick Bourne and KJ Osborne.
yeah, they're good.
Bailey Zappi is leading the helm right now.
no,
they have
wait,
Brissett, they have
Jacoby
Brissett.
Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, I forgot about Jacoby. Well, in the
It's-
depth
it's
chart,
not that much of a
in the
jump.
depth chart, it's Zappi at 1.
That's why I said 30, because Jacoby Brissett can at least squeeze a few more wins out
Exactly.
of the 30.
That's
I mean,
the
hey,
entire
he got a
30s
500
and
season out of the
30.
Browns a couple years ago.
Well, the only thing you can use for the Patriots defense is that they got
Kyle
They're-
They have
Duggar.
Judon.
They brought Duggar back.
AFC only Taki.
they got that Josh Uche guy for like $8 million, which is like a steal.
I like
Or it
him.
might have been $2 million. It was something
they-
extremely low.
They also did bring back Mike Onwenu. I like their O-line. Connor McDermott, Cole Strange, David Andrews, C.D. Sal, Mike Onwenu.
Okay, before we keep talking about the Patriots, that Bill Belichick reaching on Cole Strange might be one of the better draft picks I've ever seen.
It was actually not a bad draft pick.
It's not a bad draft pick. He was a good prospect.
He was like
a terrible draft pick. You could have got the guy in the 4th round.
He was a
You
third-round
get your
prospect,
guy.
and
You
they
get your
drafted him in
guy.
the first, and he turned out to be a good guard.
Like
Okay,
I said, you could have got him in the 2nd or 3rd
Also,
round. Like,
you-
you could have got him on day 2.
Call the ambulance.
Look at the Patriots secondary. Jonathan Jones, Kyle Duggar, Jabril Peppers, Christian Gonzalez.
That is nice.
Marcus Jones
That
as
is
well.
nice.
That's a
Yes,
nice
Christian
secondary.
Gonzalez.
That's what I'm saying.
They
I
need an
think-
offense.
This
God,
offense just sucks.
I love-
this offense just sucks.
I think a big part of why the Pats sucked last year is because Gonzo was out for the year.
Yeah,
That's
Gonzalez-
part of it.
Gonzalez-
That's probably
he was
that's a big
amazing when he
addition.
started.
I think if Gonzo comes back and he's anything like he was to start out last year, this Patriots team
It'll be a good
will
defense.
rise in my rank.
It'll be a good defense.
What
the
about
offense sucks.
What about the
Oh,
needle
I'm
mover
not
and
taking
Antonio
the
Gibson?
About
The needle
one
mover.
sack so far.
Antonio Gibson.
He's a
But
real
we're
needle
doing
mover.
better.
No, he's not. He's
Okay,
not a needle mover at
Nico,
all.
you're forgetting the
not
biggest
bad.
X factor of why the Patriots sucked last year. Mac Jones was their quarterback.
Yeah, now he's in
Bailey Zappi
Jacksonville
was
rapping.
also their quarterback, and they're both.
We have Jacoby. I'm
hot
saying
dog.
Jacoby Brissett is the backup. You must be a Bill Belichick
Okay.
clone if you're studying Bailey Zappi
Now what about
over Jacoby Brissett.
What about Madden legend Nathan Rourke?
No. All right, that's how we know it's time to switch teams.
Yeah.
Number 26 is a team that I'm very low on personally, the Vikings.
Yes, I'm at 26.
I have the Vikings at 30.
Wow. That's
Gabe,
really
you're gonna
low.
hate me for this, but I placed the Washington Commanders in number 26.
Oh, we're
This is
going
the
off team.
division.
Going on, buddy.
Oh, come on.
I had the Vikings 23.
I had him at
23.
27.
I am at 25.
Okay.
It's a good roster.
Hold on.
It's bad quarterback.
I want to hear. No,
That's
John.
what it is. It's a good
John,
roster back
After
explain
the
more.
draft, it'll be changed.
Explain more, John. I want to hear
It's
this.
a good roster. It's a really good roster. They have very few holes in this roster.
Yeah.
Besides the most
Hold on.
important one, quarterback.
Hold on. Looking at their defense, they did fill a couple holes. They bring in Van Gickel, Blake Cashman, Jonathan Greenard, but
You lost
It doesn't move me that much.
Daniil Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys-
you lose Daniil Hunter. You have Byron Murphy. Your other quarterback is
You're projecting
Caleb
Murray
Evans.
there.
You
Murphy
guys are
there.
forgetting that they have Brian Flores as their defensive coordinator.
Brian Flores is a
he
mastermind.
knows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He is.
exactly.
That's true.
He
It's
knows how to
it's
make
a
the
really
defense
complete
work.
offense.
He's a
It's a
defensive
really
guru.
complete offensive skill set.
The one thing that I don't like is the fact that they lost KJ Osborne.
I don't like that either.
That's a big loss.
That's a bigger loss than you would assume at first.
And
They have Aaron Jones,
TJ
though.
Hawkinson's going to be out for the good portion of the year.
Yeah. Aaron Jones.
Also,
I
you
think-
guys
Yeah, Aaron
look at
Jones.
it.
I love the Aaron Jones signing.
I
That
do like
offense
Aaron
is
I wanted
nice.
the Bengals to sign
Jefferson, Addison, Hawkinson, and Aaron Jones. As long as they get a quarterback, that's a good offense.
I mean,
But
last
the
year
thing
they
is,
hardly
it's
made.
just the thing that they have Darnold right now.
yeah.
It just doesn't.
that
and,
just hurts them.
And they lost Daniil Hunter.
Yeah, they
their entire defense is aging.
They got Mono Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess it just projects that.
mononucleosis.
I think
Greatest NFL draft ever.
Kevin O'Connell can make it work.
They barely missed
Can
the
make him
playoffs
into a
Sam,
better
last
team.
year.
Sam
with a
Darnold was
bunch
throwing
of
picks to the
backups.
ghost.
I think I'd take Darnold over Josh Dobbs last year.
I wouldn't
I don't
be
know about
shocked
that.
if they
I don't know
raised.
about
that.
What about Cardinals Dobbs? Vikings
Over
Dobbs.
Viking
like,
Dobbs.
Well, what about-
Vikings
what about,
Dobbs'
like-
first 2 games was good.
I was going to say the first 2 games
Over
of the
down the
Pasternot.
stretch, Josh
Vikings
Dobbs.
was when Joshua Dobbs peaked. For
Now,
those
what
first
about
2 weeks.
Browns
Pretty
preseason
peak for
Josh
his
Dobbs?
career.
MVP legend.
What about Jacksonville Jaguars, Josh Dobbs?
Oh
No,
my God.
all right, what
All
about
right,
move on?
Steelers.
We're on
Let's
to
move
the
on.
next team. We're on to the next team.
When we're talking about niche things like Jags, Josh Dobbs, I think it's time to move on.
True.
That legendary Jags quarterback room.
Now we are finally to the first one that I actually have notes for. This is a team that I'm actually pretty high on, and Gabe's gonna love this. 25, I have the Washington Commanders.
I have
Yeah.
27.
I have them at 24.
23.
We're all kind of in the same range.
It's a very generous
We're all kind of in
23.
the same range.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the Washington Commanders, right? They made a lot of good offseason moves. Bobby Wagner, Austin Eckler were great moves, but a lot of them were simply filling holes because they had almost no one on defense still on payroll by the end of the year.
Okay, so what? Ron Rivera does another structured contract.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty high on this Commanders team. I think the defensive additions for this team are what are moving me. Gabe, am I correct in saying that they brought in Luvu Enshin?
Yep.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They made some smart signings. It's just really hard for a first-year quarterback to lead
Bobby
his team
Wagner.
to a good
Bobby Wagner.
first-year
Bobby
quarterback.
Wagner.
Wagner can't play quarterback.
He can play.
I don't think
He can play
quarterback.
every other position.
Unless we're playing Madden, he can't play quarterback.
And I know
Bobby
you love the guy.
Wagner.
Jahan Dotson has been underwhelming for where we
yeah,
drafted him.
he has been.
It's just hard for a rookie quarterback to take a team pretty far.
I
It's
think-
hard.
I think if you get a wide receiver in the late rounds, which you definitely will, I think
With Sean Polk, you can just put him in.
Jalen Polk. Jalen Polk
sure.
would be a great pickup.
He's
for
gonna-
you guys.
he's
What
Yeah.
about Johnny Wilson, the 6'7" guard?
Didn't you? Do you guys have a tie? Oh, you have Zach Ertz.
We have Zach Ertz. We have.
You have 1 year of Zach Ertz.
I was
what
2
else?
years.
What else?
Oh,
I
it
think
is
we
2
saw-
years.
Built the St. Louis Cardinals.
We
of the
saw
NFL.
Johnny
Holy
Bates
crap.
or whatever
Yeah.
his name is.
It is the St. Louis Cardinals.
Literally.
Well, we also
No,
Cliff
that's-
Kingsbury.
no, that's-
I-
No, other than like a few skill positions, that's the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh,
I,
definitely.
I had Washington at 28 because they haven't proven anything yet. I can't.
They haven't proven much.
I can't overrank a team.
It's a good Madden roster.
It's great
Seven
roster.
How are they going to fit together?
It's great roster management right now, but how will it pan out on the field? I could see them rising easily.
I have something
It's just I need to see it.
I have something that'll make Gabe smile here. One of my main takeaways for this, I said offense is suspect, but the bad man Jack Del Rio is gone.
He is, but he took most of the secondary with him. So now Blue Kelly is the.
Did Cam Curl leave?
Yes.
Oh.
You
Okay,
got-
so your secondary is terrible.
No,
Let's-
Jeremy Chin. We replaced him with Jeremy Chin.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't forget the offensive rookie of the year, Emmanuel Forbes.
Yeah, let's look at those secondaries. So
Okay, so I like that you bring that up because Joe Witt said Jack Del Rio pretty much wasted Emmanuel Forbes rookie year the way they were playing him.
Probably.
okay,
You
so-
I
have
hope they wasted
Well, you
him.
have the guy who turned Bland and Diggs, who they are now. You give him Emmanuel Forbes, whose number one thing as a corner was ball skills and looking like Sauce Gardner 2.0, but 10 less pounds. I mean, like, you have something there, I guess.
Dan Quinn's got everything to prove.
Yes.
Now, let me
this
tell you about this Commander secondary. So they have Michael Davis, Benjamin St. Juste, Emmanuel Forbes,
Oh.
Derek Forrest, Percy Butler, and safety, and Jeremy Chin.
Oh.
Their nickelback is nickelback. Quan Martin and Kyle Blue Kelly.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's
I think they all just want to be big rock stars, living in hilltop bars, driving 15 cars.
Hey. Should I put my Canadian accent on and go, they're garbage?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Their wide receiver core is garbage. That's it. They've got Terry McLaurin, and, that's about it. Yeah, let's go on to the next team.
Mitchell Tinsley.
What about
He's been the
Olamide
sixth-string wide
Zacchaeus?
receiver for the last
Okay,
5
he
years.
does not move me.
Okay.
What, Olamide doesn't
Every
move?
time you mention the relevant player, we move on to the next team.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And when we start
Olamide
mentioning...
Zacchaeus
when we-
counts.
Yeah. Olamide Zacchaeus definitely counts. 24. A team that I'm very low on, but I think will definitely exceed my expectations. 24, I have the Chargers.
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
That's big.
Oh, boy. I have them at 31.
31?
Yeah.
I would
Wow.
say 31.
That's very low.
I have him at 13.
I have him 9.
13?
Dude.
I'm not betting against Justin Herbert. I'm not betting against a good quarterback.
They have 4 wide receivers on the roster.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I've listened to multiple different sources, and they've talked about Justin Herbert, and I agree with them. He's good for a good 5 or 6 wins on his own. He'll get you a good
He's
5
a
or 6
great
wins.
quarterback.
And that's why he's number 29.
And guess what? They got a really good head coach.
But
And they already had a good defense.
But can this head coach...
Okay, look at their
manage
offense.
that- their
Can
defense
you
is great.
name me who their starting running back is?
Jim Lardbaugh,
Well, what's his name?
Gus
Joshua
Edwards.
Kelly.
Kelly.
On here, Joshua Kelly's not on the roster.
It's going to be
Okay.
Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards and
Okay.
Isaiah Spiller.
John, I'll put you. Gus Edwards. I'll give you a little overlook. Let's put one of the top guys at every position on the offense. You've got Justin Herbert, obviously, Donald Parham,
Well, what about Will Disley and Hayden Hurst?
Quentin
Johnson.
Johnson.
Hayden Hurst are their players.
Donald
They're good
Parham better.
players.
He's 6'8".
I agree.
Gus Edwards moves
He
you.
was good in the Ravens last year.
That's the Ravens.
Dude, they can't stop him when they have Lamar Jackson.
He also
He's not a
He also look who's running the offense. Look who's running the offense.
He's not
Greg Roman.
He's not a run and gun player.
That
Greg
moves you.
Herbert's a
He knows how to make the best out of his running backs. He knows how to.
no. Oh.
You're not going to get carried by your running backs.
Okay, John.
Oh my
Asante Samuel.
That's
Khalil
good,
Mack.
though. Yeah.
What is the
Joey
mean?
Bosa?
Hold on.
Whoa, Khalil Mack's kind of washed.
Let's do
He had
some.
11 sacks last year.
Joey
He had
Bosa's
6
low
sacks in one
watch,
game.
too.
Let's do some statistics here. What is the mean age of that defense?
Old.
It's old.
Thank you.
Over under
That's it.
33
That's
years
right. I
old.
think we're
What's
so
the
far.
most important position on a football field? The quarterback. You have a top 5 quarterback. And probably a top 5 head coach.
But a
Okay,
quarterback
all
needs
right,
a supporting
who's catching
cast.
the ball? Who's catching the ball?
It's a problem. It's
John,
a-
Yeah,
John,
Johnson's on the
John.
field, but he ain't catching anything.
John, we need to go over that. He hasn't coached an NFL game in what, like almost a decade, if not more. You're calling Jim Harbaugh a top 5 coach in the NFL.
Top 5 might be a bit. Top 5
He's-
might be a bit high.
I could,
Game manager, so.
Name 10.
he did.
I agree with John. He's such a good
Hold on.
coach.
Oh,
Hold
I
on.
like it.
Name 10.
I don't feel like it.
But I mean, seriously,
Are you seriously defending him?
No, I'm not defending him.
dude?
He won a natty with JJ. I'm taking a quack Gib. McCarthy.
Okay. Let's put it this way: all of our teams' head coaches are better than Harbaugh right now.
Yeah, including Kevin Stefanski, 2-time coach of the year.
Kevin Stefanski's a great coach.
counting Robert
Now,
Saleh?
hold on. Let me just say
Counting
this.
Robert
I want you all to go around the
No,
room.
I'm not counting. Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
I want you guys to guess who the Chargers' fourth-string wide receiver is.
Dwayne Bowe.
No.
Moving on.
All right.
Go Browns.
Jesus Christ.
23. I messed up my order. 23. I have the New Orleans Saints.
I have the Saints at 22.
Okay.
I have mine at 21.
26.
21.
25.
Okay.
Can we just move on?
25.
Can we just move on? This
25,
team is
yeah.
so boring.
Let's highlight two players. Chris Olave is good. Cam
Alvin
Jordan's
Kamara.
really old and kind of washed. All right, let's go. Number 22. Actually, I need to switch it around again. Number 22, I have the Seattle Seahawks.
I have the Seahawks
I
at
had
21.
what did I have? I had him 19.
I have the Seahawks at 20.
Okay.
All the same range.
It's all around the same range.
My only point is this. You have a great new defensive head coach, and you need to get something as similar as you saw to Geno on their playoff.
See, I would.
It's a quarterback question.
I would have them higher, but it's a net. I think it's a net negative for me, honestly. Losing Quandre Diggs is big.
That losing Diggs does hurt.
They should have
Andre
brought
Diggs is a
it.
good
They
safety.
should have brought in Geno Stone.
They
You know
should've.
what they
should've,
need?
but they
they
didn't,
need,
but
they
we
need,
did.
Yeah.
They need inside linebacker. Their inside linebackers are Terrell Dotson, Jerome Baker. They need
can use
another
inside
inside
linebacker.
linebacker.
I put them
You
at
can address that in the
22
draft. It's a good draft for
personally. Their team is
Yeah.
so low because their run defense is hot garbage. They need to fix it.
Yeah, they have Leo Williams.
No,
back.
no,
Yeah.
they didn't do anything
They have
with
Leonard
their run.
Williams, Draymond Jones. I
game
mean, that's
defense.
okay.
I mean,
They didn't
I'm
make.
buying a lot into that coach.
They didn't
Buying
make
a lot into-
defensive free agent signings, and that's my problem.
And JSN's
They're
getting
gonna
better.
draft them.
I do like their corners. Devin Witherspoon, Tariq Woolen.
That's a
If
great
Tariq Woolen can learn how to
cornerback room.
tackle, he'd be better.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
great
was just about to say,
cornerback room.
Woolen's a bit of a question mark.
I have
For
him
me
at 15.
personally.
if he can learn how to not get benched,
Wait,
then
you're the Seahawks
we'll-
at 15?
Yeah, because I messed mine up because I thought we were doing like post draft, and I was like,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
no.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, on to number 21. This is where I have, and it feels weird to put them like this because of so many additions. I have the Tennessee Titans,
I have the Titans at
I
20.
I agree as
Me.
well with the Titans.
I have him 28.
28.
I had them 28.
28. 28.
Me and John
28.
Jack.
28's too low.
I'm not sold on Will Levis.
I'm not sold on Will Levis
yet.
whatsoever.
He hasn't shown me. He hasn't
They
shown
have
me.
D-Hop, Calvin Ridley, Traylon Burks, Tony Pollard, Chiga Conquo on one offense.
and with all that besides Calvin Ridley, what did Will Levis do last year?
Ate some mayo.
Ate some mayo. He
I mean,
just had.
Don't judge a man that eats a banana with the peel.
You guys underestimate how important a quarterback.
Yes.
really
All right,
is.
what about
How
Mason
bad a
Rudolph?
quarterback
They have
really
Mason
works.
Rudolph.
The offense was still, and I'm taking a quack because I'm the one editing. Their offense was still hot f***ing dog.
All right, we're sorry to everyone who's listening with headphones. You probably want to die right now.
I had the Titans at 25.
Okay. I feel like
That's
I feel like
respectable.
I just like the,
Also, it's
I
a
like
bad
the offense.
defense.
I
It's a
like
bad
that's what I
defense.
was just about to say. I like the offensive additions. I don't like the defense.
What their secondary got so much better. Shinobi Awuzie, Legere, Snead, Amani
We're
Hooker,
missing
Elijah
one.
Molden.
Cushionberry.
Yeah, Lloyd Cushenberry as well.
The only reason I put them this high is because I know Brian Callahan's going to do something with Will Levis.
Yes.
Brian Callahan is a big part of why Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow. Obviously, Joe Burrow was the number one pick for a reason, but he wouldn't be at the height he's at today without Brian Callahan.
Also, they have Bill Callahan now for the O-line. That's going to do wonders for their offensive
It
line.
is.
They draft
Yes,
a
it
tackle.
is.
They're going to be so much better because they have statistically, in the last couple years, had one of, if not the worst offensive lines.
Yeah.
Their left tackle and right tackle. You could put traffic cones there and they'd do better.
But Jonah Williams down to be
Two
better.
Jonah Williams.
No. No, you couldn't.
No.
No, you couldn't.
Jonah Williams is genuinely a turnstile.
I'd rather put a traffic pole there.
You can
Yeah.
put, hey, Makai Beckton's a free agent.
You
Just
put a
saying.
stop sign. It'll put up more.
That might be worse.
You'll get more time with a stop
Hey,
sign than Jonah
you know what
Williams.
his nickname was in the Jets, right? He was Newark Airport Turnstile.
Yeah.
I think kind of this shows you that you might want to stop drafting offensive linemen in the first round.
Yep.
You guys went with Jamar Chase. It's all making sense now.
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense.
looking back at it, Penei Sewell was also a very good pick to make.
Yeah, you couldn't go wrong there.
Now Bengals would have ruined
And
them.
me and Ardrick got the two worst tackles.
Look at Orlando Brown.
Okay,
Yep.
we're talking about Mekhi Becton. I would consider him a random now.
I agree too.
Number 20. Number 20, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What?
I
Holy
have him at 20
disrespect!
I have him at 21.
What?
I have the Bucks at 11.
I'm at 14.
What?
Stop copying my list. I'm at
They lost both
22.
of their linebackers.
Eh.
That was the
They
core of the team.
also lost their offensive coordinator.
Yes, they did. Dave Canales was a major reason why they were so good last year.
Let me look back at the
That's
roster.
who unlocked Baker.
They still have Levante David.
Jess is probably a senior citizen
Yeah.
home.
Okay,
Oh my God.
the division that they're winning in is really easily
Yeah,
winnable.
the Saints are all right, and then the Panthers are irrelevant.
Saints are hot garbage.
The Saints are terrible.
It's 4 free wins at least for this team.
I think
I have him at 15.
I'm buying a lot into Baker.
I'm on the Baker Mayfield train. I have his Funko Pop in my room.
That is bias.
That is
bias.
Hey, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, buddy. I don't want to hear it, buddy.
Are we not going to talk about Rashid White though? Like, please, he's great.
Rashad White, he's
for this
great.
team.
Yeah, we sheet 3.5 yards per carry on my fantasy team.
Am I the only one that's low on him?
No,
I think.
No,
He
you have
is-
to
Rashad
Gabe
White.
I'm
White.
high on
if
him.
it wasn't for his receiving game, he'd be off a team.
I don't know.
He's
just-
Dalvin Cook with a receiving game.
he's the anti Le'Veon Bell for me. He just runs into terrible situation. Number 19, I have the LA Rams.
I have the Rams.
I'm higher
25.
on the Rams. I have them 12.
You have what?
25.
I have him 12 too, actually.
12? How do you have them at the...
They
Hey,
just lost like the
26.
greatest defensive player of the generation.
They don't have Aaron Donald anymore. Tre'Davious White's coming off of what? An Achilles injury?
Terrible.
They have the
All right.
greatest head coach
All
of
right.
generation.
All right, because
They got better in the cornerback room.
this is 12 because of the offense. Just
What?
look at the offensive room.
Sean McVay's the best quarterback, or
Andy-
the best head coach of this generation.
Andy Reid, Bill Belichick.
Of no, not
Tomlin.
of like
Kevin
the
Stefanski.
I
recent.
put Mike Tomlin. Yeah. So the entire old Redskins
No.
thing.
Yeah, coaches.
They rebuilt this offense in a year
What,
with
they
the
were the
draft with Pickett
Redskins.
Nakua and Kieran Williams. This is a great offense.
It's a great
It's
offense.
great.
All right,
It's
no.
a great
It's
offense.
Hold up.
good?
It's mid.
What do you mean?
I'm
That
not
offense is
okay.
mid.
They have two of the best
would-
receivers in the
no.
league.
I
No,
wouldn't
it's-
say their offense is mid. I think that's going a bit nuts.
And
Their
Matt
offense is
Stafford.
good.
My
I
only
like their
problem-
offense.
quarterback.
Okay.
My only problem is this: Stafford is old. You just lost, like you said, one of the greatest defensive players of our generation. You need to find a guy who's even half of what Donald did to even be
And Kobe
considered.
Turner ain't going to do that for you.
No.
The thing is, Stafford's old and injury prone. Cup injury prone. Puka's the only one that's consistent on that in
Kyron
that wide
Williams.
receiver core. That is what I was going to say. Kyron Williams is my favorite player on that team.
I can agree with that.
still was
He is
injured.
great.
He still was injury
He's
prone.
still
though.
injury prone.
Yeah.
The
Hold
entire
up.
offense.
Hold
is
up
injury
here,
prone.
guys. Hold
They're
up.
old.
Hold up. In
Tyler,
2020,
Tyler Higbee torn ACL.
Yeah, you got a good point.
Stafford almost threw for 4,000 yards in the 2023 NFL season.
He had Cooper Kupp and Puka Nakua as his two top wide receivers.
And
How
guess
the
who he
hell
still
do you
has?
not throw for 4,000 yards in a 17-game season?
Okay, anyways, let me talk about their defense real quick. Their free safety is Russ Yeast.
Random. Next team.
Yeah, random.
Yeast.
Oh my god. I don't know. I just feel like they're. I have it in my notes here. I just feel like they're going to be bang average.
Wild
They are
card
gonna
team
be-
at
they're gonna
best.
be like
Listen, I guess
8
in
and
my
9.
entire rankings, I value the quarterback so high in this rankings. That's just like a general theme I've seen.
I'm starting to.
I've seen bad
Okay.
quarterback play.
All right, what about
torpedo
the
team.
Browns?
I'm starting to
Uh,
lose
go-
faith.
all
Are we
right,
doing the
let's go.
Browns now?
What-
No.
Let's
I
move.
just-
Okay.
Let's move.
All right. Dude, it gets
Wild
it gets
card
so-
team at best.
It gets
Move on.
so difficult from here on out.
It does.
Number 18. I hate to put them this low, but I have the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I have the Jaguars.
I
I
have
have,
them
the
at
Jags at
19.
20.
I have them
What?
at 19.
19.
Yep.
I have
Okay.
19
Jags
as
at
well.
20. Jags at 20.
I
19.
have them at 15.
Can we just say it's this? This is a boring team again.
Not
This is-
really.
it's-
You
I
can't,
think it's
you can't
boring.
say this was boring.
I
Other
mean,
than
okay.
T-Law really needs to
They bring in
himself.
Gabe Davis, Mitch Morse, and Eric Armstead.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Nothing else.
And it's
Key
really
additions.
Trevor Lawrence. It's Trevor Lawrence. That's what it
Health.
depends on.
And I'm
Yeah.
not.
Health and just being better.
Am I the only one who's not sold on Trevor Lawrence so far?
I'm not
I
sold
feel
on
like he
them
could
at
be a
all.
better runway model.
I'm not sold on them at all right
Trevor
now.
Lawrence. People forget. Yeah, he's like he won a wild card game against the Chargers. They forget he threw 4 interceptions in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that first half. What happened in that?
He needs to be better.
He does.
That's
He
it.
does need to be better.
The fact that Mac Jones almost shares similar stats to him is actually scary, and it's his backup. It's his backup. It's his backup.
And this
Yeah.
division,
Good catch there,
this is
man.
this is going to be a brutal division in the years to come. It's going to be a brutal
Yeah.
division.
I know everyone's saying that it's going to depend on Lawrence's health. I think it's going to depend on ETN's health.
Yeah,
I think
ETN's
that's
a big
as far
player
as
in that
the team
offense.
goes.
Yeah, I can
Because
agree with that.
I think I hate to say this because he's so bad, but I think Mac Jones fits into that system pretty well. So I think
next team.
He fits in their
he's
culture
not
pretty well.
random.
He was spitting bars the other day, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
James Robinson.
I love James. Okay, next team. Absolute fantasy stud for
He
like
was.
2 years.
He
Jets
was.
legend
2
right
weeks.
Oh, this hurts.
legend.
This hurts, man. This really hurts
Jets
because
legend
I
for
want to
like 2
put them
weeks.
so much higher because I love this team. But 17, I have the Colts.
I have him at 18.
I have the Colts at 14.
I think the Colts are going to have some growing pains. I'm having 22.
I had 16.
11.
I think they're going to have some growing pains.
That's the other thing.
They re-signed it. Pittman, Grover Stewart, big boy D tackle.
DeForest Buckner, another big
DeForest
boy.
Buckner.
I think
That as well.
I do think a big loss for them is Zach Moss.
Definitely.
Yeah, a little bit.
Jonathan Taylor.
And Naheem Hines,
still
Browns
good.
legend.
Wasn't Naheem Hines on the Bills?
He was also on the Colts.
Yeah, he was a Colts for a
He's
little
on
bit.
the Bills.
I'm scared for
Oh, whatever,
how
whatever,
you
it counts.
reincorporate A-Rich into that offense. I'm scared. I think there might be some growing pains there.
You legit.
I
You tell
think
him
there
one
might
They
be
thing.
were,
some growing
You
they
tell
were
him one
rolling
thing.
with him.
You tell him to slide. That's the only way.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
I think it's just it's
Dude,
hard for quarterbacks
he has
to like
the
that
Tim
succeed
Tebow
so
problem.
fast.
Steichen, he's the quarterback whisperer.
He has a great. They have a great coach. I think there might be some growing pain. I think it might be a bit of a
Rashad
transitory growing pain
Perryman.
there.
Also, we're on the next team.
There.
Jake
On the
Witt.
next
Okay.
team.
I'm high on Richardson. I think it might need a bit more time to get adjusted.
Jawan
to a
Winfrey,
starting
move
quarterback.
on.
Yeah,
Move on.
I think his third year is where we're going to see that.
Andrew
I
Luck,
agree.
move on.
He's not a random.
He's a random retired.
Jawan Winfrey is very random. Move on.
Dude, it gets so hard to rank these teams now.
It does.
I feel really bad about putting them at this point. I want to put them so much higher, but I can't. 16, I have the Falcons.
I have a 15.
I
I
have
have
a
a 15.
Yeah.
16.
You would hate my take. I put the Falcons all the way. Wait, where did I put them?
Oh.
At number 7.
Kirko does
I
that
put
for
him
you?
at 12.
Perk Thuggins does that for you? Kirko Bangs does that
I
for
feel
you?
like you can.
Yeah.
I feel like you can have them anywhere. I mean, Dom's a bit of an outlier. I feel like you can have them anywhere from 16 to 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
The thing is with the Falcons now that they had all the weapons. They have Arthur Smith as
Raheem
their-
Morris.
Yeah, but they have all the weapons, man.
In
And
Dom's
now
world, they're
now that
proving it.
Johnny
Together.
Smith is gone, the worst
Raheem
enemy of
Morris.
Kyle Pitts, maybe Kyle could actually, do his job and catch and get some reps in or something.
It's just going to be, I think, for me, their only issue is they have to incorporate all those chess pieces now. Put them
Yeah,
all
I mean,
together.
you have Rondell Moore, you have Darnell Mooney, Drake London. Hopefully you can incorporate Kyle Pitts in the offense with Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier. You have a great offense, and I think I'll wrap this up with Kadero Hodge. Let's go.
Actually,
If they can make it click, it'll be a good
the
team.
reason I picked this as number 7, I just see Raheem Morris as more of a Dan Campbell type of coach, and I feel like he can really carry this team far. I feel like it can go far.
They also have Jesse Bates.
Yes. Now, RJ just saw one of my takes.
Raheem Morris,
This
another
is
Washington.
like I said at the start of the podcast. Some of them I have a projection for, like what's going to be their offense.
Okay.
This is
I'm
one of them.
nervous here.
This is one of them. They're very high. Number 15, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I have the Steelers at 15 exactly, too.
I have him at 16.
I have him at 13.
I have him. I have him at 19. I was
They're
like
the
a- they're like
definition
a-
of
I
mid.
have him 19.
Slightly above average team.
I have him at
Yep,
12.
I agree.
At 12.
Slightly
Yeah.
above average team. Fun quarterback room.
Dom has them at 1.
They're number 6. No, listen, the defense is rock solid. It's like a brutal force. Alex, rock solid.
Is the defense rock solid, or does the defense make you rock solid?
All right. Okay, Alex Highsmith, Patrick Queen, and TJ Watt. Name a better linebacker crew.
Welcome
That's
to
a great- it's a
welcome
great
to stirring the
defense.
pot where we put the ball in football.
I'm not moved by that offense. I'm not moved by it.
The wide receivers is the only thing. That
Yeah,
doesn't
me
move
too.
Okay.
And Najee.
If
I
depending
think
on how the
Najee's
draft goes,
fat.
Najee, the combination of Najee and Jalen Warren is great. Jalen Warren being the fast running back and Najee being the power back. Awesomeness. Great. Hurdle
What is
over
he, a
people
power
with
back
Najee.
in a McDonald's
Here,
line?
That's right. Here, I'll defend your take. Minka injures the whole division. Moving on.
I hate Minka Fitzpatrick.
Hey,
Move on.
we have to talk Russ, don't we?
If Jalen Warren's your
he's fat
wait,
too.
Wait. If Jalen Warren's your fastest running back, what do you consider slow? Like, is
Najee
John gonna go
Harris.
out there and run at running back? Is that your slow?
Jets, Delvin Cook is slow game.
All right.
Yeah.
Steelers Nation, let's weld. Move on.
Move on.
I'm sorry, I'll give you a random. Eddie Lacy could be perfect for your running back.
And next team.
Next
Moving
team. All right. I'm gonna revise these as I go because I'm realizing that I was smoking a little something while making this in my head.
You're on that Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers
clearly
track?
I was
I haven't
too,
heard
but
one
that's all
team
right.
yet.
We'll just
I haven't heard
keep
one
going.
team. I'm very concerned. I haven't heard one team yet.
I know who's.
It might be next.
You know, I'm really starting to like
It is
Windows
next.
right now, but
Yeah,
it's okay.
It is next at 14. I have the New York Jets.
Oh,
I have the Jets at 9.
I have them at 10.
Yeah, it's fair.
14. I have
I'll
the
say
same
this.
as you.
I have at
We have
17.
one of the highest ceilings in the league.
See, the thing is, your season could crumble apart just like Aaron Rodgers' Achilles last season.
Yeah, it all
Yeah.
depends on Rodgers.
It all does.
No, actually, it really depends on Salah. Can he keep the locker room or no?
That's
if that
true.
locker
That's
room
true. And
falls,
Salah.
it could
That's
end up
very true.
horrible
Good
for your
idea.
team. Like horrible. Like we're talking about people leaving your team, like Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner. They could leave your team over this.
Listen, we have a really good up and down roster.
Okay, on to the next team. Before we go past the Jets, I actually want to say Garrett Wilson eclipsed 1,000 yards with Zach Wilson as his quarterback.
Very true.
He's going to eat next year.
Good point. He will.
And we have the best defense in the league.
Soaker.
14, I have the Buffalo Bills.
That's 13.
Why'd you
Or
say
13.
that?
Never mind. 13. 13, I have the Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
I've watched this team play twice a year. I have them at 9.
Yeah.
Year 2 of a Joe Brady offense, they looked great when he left, and even though they lost Diggs didn't really do much last year.
I just feel like Josh Allen will just throw it to himself and score a couple touchdowns.
Okay, is Rasul Douglas and
Much
Christian
last year.
Benford cutting in a corner for you?
Yes,
Yes, they
West
are.
Virginia legend. Rasul
Yeah.
Douglas.
No bias.
Yes,
no,
I like Rasul Douglas, but what about Christian Benford? I don't like him as
It
much.
just feels weird without
Steroids,
Poyer
man.
on the team. It feels weird without
It does
Poyer.
feel about Poyer and Micah Hyde.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen's a great quarterback.
Tommy
He's a good
Doyle.
coach.
It's a bit of a mixed bag. Moving on, number 12. This is I don't know if people are going to agree with me on this one. Number 12, I have the Cowboys.
I think
I have
Cowboys
him
at
low.
16.
I have him 16.
Dead
16.
middle,
Yep,
16.
16.
I
We know what the story is.
13.
Yeah.
We know what the story is.
This
They're going to make the playoffs, and they're going to. Can they win the playoffs? Can
not
they?
about
About the
like-
playoffs, so I have them at 7.
I have him at 8. I agree with that.
Bro, hold on.
They have the
hold
same
on,
exact
hold on.
roster as last year that did really well.
They're
So-
a regular
The running
season
back is Rico
merchants.
Dowdle.
So
Draft one.
I mean, yeah.
They're going to win a lot of games. They're going to lose in the playoffs.
What about
Every year.
O line?
All right.
Tyler Smith, T.J. Bass, Brock Hoffman on the left side. Your O line.
Audric Estime is a Cowboy.
Zach Martin can block 5 people at once.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. How'd that work out with you and Brandon Scherf?
It worked. He just never was on the field.
Yeah, exactly. Because he got
this
bulldozed.
as well. Dak is on the last year of his deal, I believe. Micah is on the last year of his deal. This is the last chance that Dallas has. If they are not winning
It
a
is.
Super Bowl here, they're not winning it for the
Honestly,
next 5
I am
years.
personally shocked McCarver kept his job this offseason.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Peyton
We
Henry
all
shot.
are.
I thought he would have gotten fired.
I just want to see if Mr. Big Money can really prove it for himself here.
So there's 2 players I want to talk about. We've been saying it for years. This is Dak's prove it year. This is his final prove it year for me. I think if he doesn't make noise in the playoffs, or if he doesn't at least go to the NFC Championship, he's gone. But I just think going off last season, if we're judging strictly off last season, CeeDee Lamb's the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Really?
I think.
Tyreek.
I don't even think it's so much as how
He's great.
far
He is
Dak
great.
takes them. I think it's how far CeeDee.
I mean,
takes
yeah,
them.
dude. You throw the ball to C.D. Lamb, he will make anything happen for
Yeah,
you.
and I mean,
That's literally what they did last.
He's been like that.
Yeah.
He's been like that since Oklahoma. He's been like that since his rookie year.
He's a great player.
Everyone's known he was going to be a stud in the league.
Yeah, and I think they need him because
Actually,
Michael Gallup's done nothing.
I think what dragged down for me is the loss of Dan Quinn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
that
big
just hurts
loss.
a big loss. He made that defense to what it was last year.
It's going to be interesting to see how Trayvon Diggs plays without him.
I agree.
Oh, he's gotta be
and
bad.
Deron Bland.
I don't even know. Yes, and Deron Bland.
Duran-
Trayvon Diggs.
I feel like
Trayvon
they-
Diggs Jr.
the problem is with theirs too. There's such a short window for corners, and I think we're seeing it with Diggs now. There's only so much with Diggs. Now he's coming off an ACL tear. He's without not just Dan Quinn, but Joe Witt. So now he's got stuff to figure out. Bland, I don't know. I no, he has the interception.
He's an interception merchant.
But
He is.
you give up
Yeah.
2,000 yards. I mean, like,
Gee, who else are we saying that about? Trayvon Diggs?
yeah. But Trayvon Diggs figured it out.
Yeah.
Bland is yet to show that he only had 1 year. So this year, Bland's got to try to figure it out. I know Cowboys fan, realistic Cowboy fan, I might add, saying they should
Yeah.
trade Bland this year because his trade value is so high. And in case he does plummet, this is where you need to trade him.
All right, Sheldrick Redwine. Let's move on.
All right. I've seen the light.
Browns legend.
I've seen the light. I
Yes.
put them a little too high in my opinion. Since we're going off of right now, if we're going by different projections, like what they're going to draft, I would have put them a little higher. But at 11, I have the Chicago Bears.
I have the Bears at 17.
What?
Have you seen
Sorry,
the
headphones
roster?
users.
The
Have you
roster that they
seen
have built
the
when they
roster?
draft Caleb, the
It's a good
roster that
roster.
they have around him is insane.
No, not just the offense. They have every single position filled except for quarterback. That's it.
I don't like
And
it.
think
Once
about it.
they draft Caleb,
They
they're,
get Caleb,
they're
and
an
then
easy top
what if they
10
get Dallas
team for me.
Turner at 9 as well? I think they can win their division.
Where the rest of you guys have?
No,
them?
they're not. I'm at 18. I'm at 18 simply because
RJ,
I have
where'd you
I have
have
him at
them? I'm
17
seeing-
right
I'm
now
seeing
solely
head
because
shakes
this
right
is
now.
because
pre-draft.
when rookies are thrown into the fire, they tend to fail a lot, and I think that's exactly
But
what's
it's-
I have
but-
the exact same take as Dom
It's,
does
just,
right
it's
now.
just I think that they've given him too good of a situation.
I know, but like, here's the thing, and I agree with Dom and John here. You're not taking in the fact coaching. You're not taking the fact that Caleb Williams, I feel even Caleb's gonna have his struggles as a rookie. He thinks he's the man. It's showing. He thinks he's the man. He thinks he's And
Aloe Black?
he is going to realize real fast that he needs to fix himself.
I have the same take as Gabe. I have him at 25, I want to say.
I don't have him that low.
I don't have him that low. I say 18
What?
is pretty
It's
fair.
really
saying that a
hard.
quarterback
It's
could,
really
potentially be
hard for
dumpster
a first-year
fire here.
quarterback to lead your team to a winning record. It's really hard.
I have him at 20.
And it's a great roster. It's one of the best rosters we've seen a quarterback into. It's really hard for that to happen. It's really hard. He's going to have some growing pains in the league. He's going to have some growing pains.
I'm
don't
higher.
like the
I'm
coach.
higher on Eberflus than a lot of people.
I don't want
He's
a
okay.
defensive
He's
coach.
okay.
I don't want a defensive coach to coach a young quarterback. I don't like that.
It's just the fact that I think they've filled every single roster hole except for quarterback.
It's a solid roster. They're going to have some
good.
growing pains. They're going to have some growing pains.
It's just
I
really,
think.
I think they can use a wide receiver 3. They can use a quarterback, obviously, and I think a little bit of D-line help, and they're
It just
in a
depends
very,
on Taylor.
very good
It just
position.
depends on how.
Yeah.
Hey, RJ hasn't. RJ, where do you have
Now
him?
that we have been on the I was waiting for the roller coaster to come to a conclusion. Everybody unstrap.
He's been smiling
Get out of
over
your
here for a
seats.
while.
I have him at 22. Now, my only point here is you cannot go off the fact that this quarterback is going to do wonders and take this team to a division title. That is just straight.
Almost
never
never
happens.
winning a division
Nuts.
title.
Well, where you have him, it looks like you're having
God
him
no.
compete
Have I
with
said
Green
the
Bay.
Lions? Have I said the
No,
Lions?
you
Or
haven't
the
said Green
Packers?
Bay or the Lions.
Exactly.
But your problem is how many wins are you giving him?
I'm giving him at least 8.
I think they have
That's
6.
their ceiling.
They have 6.
6?
6 wins.
That's less than this
They've
year.
got one of the most built rosters in the NFL.
I
What did C.J. Stroud do last year?
That's the one outlier. That almost never happens.
timeout.
Almost.
It's Stroud and Big Ben. The only two you can think of. Name
Stroud
one
wasn't
time it's
even the
happened.
number 1 quarterback prospect in
Timeout.
his draft.
It's
Timeout.
only that's the only time it's happened ever.
Timeout. So you're comparing Caleb Williams to C.J. Stroud, correct?
Yes, I am.
I think
Out
that's
of the
crazy.
draft. All right, let's get the hell out of this position. Where are we at? 10?
Yeah.
About?
I was going
10.
to 10. Yeah. All right. 10 is where I have the Packers.
I have the Packers at 10.
I have the
How
Packers
high
at 10.
on this team? I have him. Actually, I have an 8. It's not
I
much.
also have him at 10.
Dominic Brusco.
All right. There we go.
Tom Brusco.
Number 17.
Oh,
That's disrespectful.
That's a little
That's
low.
bad.
I wouldn't say it's disrespectful. I'd say it's just out of spite that they didn't keep Aaron Jones and Josh Jacobs. That's
Yeah,
why. Or
okay,
else they would have gotten higher.
They got
That's
Josh
why.
Jacobs. They got Xavier McKinney. I mean,
They made a great
two
great
very
offense.
good
They
additions.
filled their hole,
Yes.
and I think Jacobs is going to be great.
Well, name your wide receiver 1 right now. Name the wide receiver 1 right now.
what?
Christian
it Davius Wicks?
Watson was good last year.
They sound like all wide receiver 2s.
Christian Watson, Romeo
Wicks
Doubs.
is good.
And
Me,
guess what?
RJ, and Connor, we saw this at World of Wings today. Jalen Hurts had statistically worse stats than Jordan Love this year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually
last
sad.
year.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Hurts was having a day.
I'm taking Love
Jalen
over
Hurts is a
kidding me?
run-game merchant, in my opinion.
I'm taking Love over Hurts way more.
I should have dropped the Eagles lower.
He's a great
then.
quarterback, but he really benefits from his run
If
game.
you gave Jordan Love, Devontae Smith, and AJ Brown, he's way better.
I mean, yeah, I've said this. No, Connor, put
Did-
your hands down, Connor.
No,
I've said this.
no, Hurts. Did I not say the Steichen tax?
I
He
You
was
did.
so good under Steichen.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I know, but this is the thing I've talked about with Jalen Hurts, and I get so much hate for this. I can't tell if you take him off the team and you just put 2 quarterbacks, no team on. I can't tell the difference between Justin Fields and Jalen Hurts. I really can't.
Yeah.
At some points in the season, I couldn't tell the difference between Marcus Mariota and Jalen Hurts. That's bad.
Josh Rosen.
All right, next team. Number 9. This is where I have the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, I have the Dolphins
I'm
at...
so low on this team.
I have the Dolphins at 7.
I am
have
so low on this team.
I have them at 11 because their O line is like a soft
I'll
breach
save.
from
I'll save.
Siege.
I'll save mine for last. You guys go around.
Yeah.
I have the Dolphins at 17.
I am a 17 too, RJ.
Oh,
Actually,
What?
that's pretty fair.
oh.
beat a good team, and we'll talk them.
I have
That's
them at
true,
11.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have them at 11. They have a pretty soft
They
schedule.
they were one of the biggest teams you could look at and say they were easy schedule merchants.
You have a point.
Well, no, they were.
You do
Exactly.
have a point. But you bring back Achane and Mostert. You still have Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Braxton Berrios. O-line's good with Teron Armstead. Defense, you bring Jordan Brooks, Kendall Fuller, Jordan Poyer.
It's a good roster.
That
You
defense-
just
Significantly
gotta prove
improve
it.
that defense.
I know, but
It's
you,
gotta
you
prove it.
lose Xavier Howard, and you only have Kendall Fuller, who's not really an outside corner. He's a slot corner.
You have Jalen Ramsey as well, Cater Kohu.
I mean, Jalen
Needham.
Ramsey, I love the guy. Like, don't get me wrong, I like him, but he is slowly declining into a way that I don't want to see.
I still think he's very good. I just think he gets injured often.
They also have Eli Apple. He's pretty good.
How did I know
I don't-
that one was coming?
Yeah.
Is he still on the roster? No, he's
should-
not.
And Chase Claypool.
He's not.
speaking of
He's
that.
not listed on the roster.
No, he's not
Chase
there
Claypool
anymore.
and Robbie Anderson.
It's a great roster.
Hey,
Just
they-
gotta prove it. That's what it is.
Zeke
It's a perfect-
Vanderberg.
Okay, I can't beat
All
that.
right, next team. We're at 8, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Number 8 is where I have the Philadelphia Eagles.
I have the Eagles at 3, dude.
I
have the Eagles at. I'm low on. I have them at 11.
I'm pretty low on this team.
I'm low
I
on
have the
this
Eagles
team.
at 32.
Thank you,
The
Gabe.
reason I'm low on them, that secondary is cooked.
That secondary is very
They
good.
they couldn't guard Kelvin Benjamin off 3 Wendy's cheeseburgers.
I feel like if they
Yeah.
change their scheme a little bit, they would be a lot better. They bring in Saquon Barkley. They bring in Bryce Huff, Devin White, CJ Gardner-Johnson back
But
in
you
there.
also lose Hassan Reddick. He was a big part
Yeah.
of that defense for a while.
Yeah, but you bring in Bryce Huff. I mean, it's a little bit worse, but he's still a good player.
Hold up. The biggest positive for this defense is that they have, honestly, a new defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Matt Patricia. Are you kidding me?
I agree.
Are you kidding me? I could have
Yeah.
gone on Madden, closed my eyes, and picked a playbook better than his.
Yeah.
Matt Del Rio.
I have him at 4.
I'm at
Yeah.
Guys,
14.
I think we're missing the biggest part. They have Will Greer.
Oh yeah, they won a Super Bowl.
That's
Enough said.
true.
I think
Super
we're
Bowl.
missing the fact that their team.
They
fell
also did
apart.
sign C.J. Uzomah.
Their team
That-
did fall
yeah.
apart.
Honestly, if you want my hot take, I don't think Sirianni makes it through the year.
No,
I don't
I
think
think
he
he gets
does either.
fired. Mid-season.
I think he makes it through the season. I think they fire him at the end of the
I
season.
think this team is going to fall apart because Jason Kelsey was really the glue that was holding them together here.
And Fletcher Cox.
I mean,
for that
you
matter.
got
Fletcher Cox.
A.J. Brown here, like
And Brandon Graham.
like a crybaby every
Oh, they
game
still
because
have
Brandon Graham
get his
resigned.
targets.
Yeah, he did resign.
He's back.
I think once they lose Brandon Graham, I think that team starts to fall apart.
I
Paul
think it's-
Kruger.
I think it's
Mario
already been set in
Goodrich. Let's
motion.
move on.
All right,
move
next
on.
team. 7, right?
Yeah.
This is where I have the Cleveland Browns.
I have them at 8.
I like that.
I have him at 5.
I had
point.
Cleveland lower, but I still like that.
I
I
have
have them at
five.
9.
This
I like
roster-
that.
I agreed with you. I put them exactly right at 5.
Fully healthy, this roster is
This is a great
one of
roster.
the best in the NFL.
This is a great roster.
I will just say they do need linebacker help.
Yes, they do.
Jordan Hicks and Devin Bush are not going to cut it linebacker,
I
but
think they'll get
they
them in the
did.
draft.
They do
Yes.
have 3 former Pro Bowl quarterbacks on the roster.
It's true.
It's a fact.
And
Look it
they
up.
And-
made it to the playoffs with Joe Flacco and the
Yeah.
hardest division in football to play in.
This is where
I have Joe Flacco
This is
jersey,
where
man.
I'll do most of my bit. I'm going to go off it like this. You add Jerry Jeudy off of trade off of another Andrew Berry fleece. I'm
Yeah.
not going to say he's going to do wonderful, reckless numbers automatically. I need to see him do it, and I need to see him perform before I can evaluate
And the
him.
contract was a bit questionable, but whatever. Andrew Berry can make salary cap out of nothing.
He believes him, and if he is as really good as everybody was advertising him to be, that contract is a steal.
I got the Browns at 13, man.
Whoa.
I think that's a little bit low.
Whoa,
That's
man.
disrespectful.
I had him at
Whoa.
9. That's a little bit low.
Holy.
He made the playoffs with Joe Flacco.
I don't believe in Deshaun Watson. I mean, yes, their offense is great. I don't believe in Jerry Jeudy. I'm with Steve Smith all the way. Not Steve Smith.
Steve
So you're
Smith.
telling me going a 100% completion percentage in one half against the Baltimore team that shut so many quarterbacks down is nothing.
Yeah, I'm not selling
What
Deshaun Watson. Man.
happened?
Every time this man comes back from some type of injury, minus that 1 year in Houston, he is always trash.
Okay, what about the defense? They bring in Jordan Hicks. The defense, other than that, stays relatively the same. They lose Taki, they lose Anthony Walker. They draft a good linebacker in this draft.
Yeah.
They're in a very good spot.
back.
I just see so many other teams that are just better. It's not that they're bad. I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying with their division right now, you also have to take that into account. They're in one of the toughest divisions. In
It is
league.
the toughest.
Okay,
division.
also,
You also
It's the
don't have
toughest
the same
division in
schedule as
football.
last year.
Yeah,
You're
I don't-
losing the NFC East this year. Minus Washington, New York. You're going to have trouble against the Eagles and the Cowboys.
I also completely forgot about this. The Browns running back room, other than Nick Chubb, I forgot. They brought in Naheem Hines and Deontay Foreman.
Hines is going to be a special team.
Hines is going to be a special teams guy. I feel like Deontay Foreman could be very good because a lot of people have talked about it.
Situational
He's
guy.
situational. When you put him on teams, he can play well.
I ranked you guys so high because I just think that it's just scary what Kevin Stefanski can do with the players that he has. I mean, he can take a third. I mean, the Steelers lost last year to DTR. That's the only loss we had in the AFC North. That's scary.
So a lot of
That's
this
scary to
team is
think about.
proven. A lot of this team is
To our
proven. They're
fourth
like
string.
that. Their coach is proven. Their defense is proven. Their receivers are mostly proven.
The quarterback
The
needs to
O-line is
be proven.
I will say the one thing the Browns, I think, a glaring need for them is you need to replace your tackles. Jack Conklin's getting old. You have DeJuan Jones at right tackle, and please, for the love of God, trade Jedrick Wills.
He's staying.
Please,
He's
no,
staying
I,
for
no, I
value
don't
be for
care.
you?
Get him out.
Realistically,
I'd rather start
what would
Hakeem
you get?
Adeniji.
What
Yeah,
would
what
you
would
even
you
get
get for
for
him?
a
I,
fifth.
bro, trade
fifth.
trade him in a pick and get or just trade him for a pick, whatever.
I don't even know if
I think this is
give
very
you
important.
sixth.
I've got haters.
Final thing I will say before we do switch off is most of the Cleveland Browns opponents that are very difficult. Kansas City is one that I can name. in Dallas. The only teams, the rest of our schedule is at home, besides Philly, which is away, which is a very winnable game for us.
Wendell Smallwood. All right, we're on.
There we go. Let's go.
Zaire Mitchell-Payton.
Oh my God.
I saw him at training camp.
Moving on.
I feel like this is when it starts to get a little interesting. It's been interesting, but it's a little more interesting now. At 6, purely off of a couple losses that they had on this team, I have the Ravens.
I also have the Ravens.
I have the Ravens at 5.
I have the Ravens at 10.
Ravens are at
Ooh.
5. 10, I think, is interesting.
Such a bias.
That's
crazy.
This isn't bias. It's because of the amount of players that they've given up. I mean, they lost Patrick
They
Queen and Geno
did lose
Stone.
Patrick Queen and Geno Stone.
I have
That-
them. I
those
have
are the
them
two big
now.
losses
No,
for me.
I'm just gonna wait. I have them too.
I mean, it's like I just don't like the Glazing just because they got
Oh.
Derrick Henry. It's just unreal.
Okay, but what about you have Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson no hip drop tackle? That's horrifying.
Yeah.
If I'm any defensive coordinator, I'm pissing my pants.
The thing is, the big thing for me is that they lost McDonald.
That too.
That's what
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
It's gonna be weird. I put it as a slight question mark for this defense. I mean, obviously there's a bunch of talent on this defense. I'd say by like just talent alone, it's the best defense in the NFL right now.
Oh, I agree.
But the scheming, I feel like McDonald was a big part of what he. Obviously, like I said, they're all talented. What you can get out of that talent,
Isn't there a D-line coach from last year, now the defensive coordinator?
I think so.
And
But
he had a ton of
Being
head
in the
coaching
house is
offers.
smart.
yes,
So,
but
I'm thinking the defense, it's definitely not going to be the same, but I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to fall off.
They need
no,
to.
it's not
to,
going to fall off. It's just going to be different, and
They-
I don't know if teams are going to be able to beat it.
They need to draft a big guy and
Yeah.
for the draft and for their defense. I think
no,
you need to draft somebody.
They're going for their offense first, no doubt, because
I'm not saying draft defense first. I'm just
Yeah.
saying they need to get a big hitter on the
who
defense in
would
like
you
the
think
late
that
rounds.
big hitter would be then? Like, in your honest opinion, you're looking at a late second round pick.
I wouldn't really say it's even in the late second round.
TJ Hushman.
You got to find a
Scotty
gem.
Washington.
There we go.
You got to find a gem.
Jakeem Grant.
Okay, that's a bad one.
Male
we
Sala Aluave Laialu.
You
Yeah,
can't even
all right.
say it. All right,
Chukwuma
Moving
on
on.
to the top 5 teams in the NFL, in our opinion. Number 5, I have my own Cincinnati Bengals.
also have the Bengals. What is going
I have
Yeah.
the Bengals at 12.
I have the
dude.
Bengals at 3.
I have them at 6.
I have them at 7.
Nico, let's meet in the parking lot after this. Why are you at 12?
I want
You
to
get
hear
Burrow
this.
back healthy, you bring Gesicki and Trent Brown as well as Geno Stone, Von Bell. It's just that I don't really like Zach Taylor.
I just
All right, hold on. Hard count.
You don't have to.
You could probably quack that.
Yeah, you can quack it.
Yeah.
all right. Okay. Well,
I meant that came from the soul. The stare down, the silence. And
I
then it's
rate
just
this
the.
team so high because last year, fully healthy, they were able to wipe the 49ers, the Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
They just destroyed them. I think a fully healthy Joe Burrow is something that's really tough to deal with for other teams.
I
And
just
he's
think you might have fixed your line.
Yeah.
You got Orlando Brown's in the year 2. Got
Trent
Trent Brown
Brown.
across from him. You probably need to be able to get a good guard in that
Ted
draft range.
Karras, Alex
Ted Karras is still there. I
Kappa.
think this might be, and that's been a knock on Burrow's entire career. His line sucks. This might be good this year.
Wait, hold up, Dom. Where did you have him?
I'm knocking on wood for that one.
Okay, so Dom, you had him at
It's a
3.
really weird sound.
Dom,
Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree because I think 5 or 6 is like the perfect spot for them
Yeah.
because any team that loses to Mason Rudolph cannot be top 3.
To be fair, I'm not trying to defend my favorite team and be like biased and stuff. They didn't have an MVP caliber quarterback.
They didn't have a
Jake
full
Browning.
roster
Jake
at
Browning.
that point,
Jake Browning
too.
did a great job, but let's be real, he's not Joe Burrow.
He led him to a winning season.
It doesn't
Yes,
matter.
he
If
did.
it was close, it'd be something different. You guys got blown out by Mason Rudolph. You made him look
Yeah.
like he was back in Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
And you also had Jake Browning playing.
I
Yeah.
will say our secondary was beat up around that time in the year, but again, we did get blown out
You
by
got better.
Mason
You
Rudolph.
got better.
Devonta
Yes.
And
Maxwell.
you have your MVP caliber
The,
quarterback.
the
coming
only
back.
thing that holds Cincinnati back is they're in the best division in the league.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's why I have them at
ranked lower.
7.
If we're in any other division, we're a
They-
consistent playoff team every year.
I read rank it higher.
be
Yep,
fair,
I'd rank them higher.
It's even
Put
too
yourself in
hard
the
to
AFC
rank
East, you're
this
probably winning that division.
Yeah. All right. On to number 4. I'm like altering my list as I'm going because I'm realizing that I'm really dumb. Number 4, I have the Houston Texans.
I also have the Texans at 4.
I have them 7.
I have them number 1.
I am at 6.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep, that's right. We're hopping
Oh,
right
no.
on the bandwagon.
Oh,
if you
no.
put Chiefs as number 1, sorry, but They're gone. They're done.
I don't agree with
Houston
either.
Texans,
Did you-
CJ Stroud, they're good.
I
They're
don't
great.
agree with either of them.
Great offense, great coach, somewhat great defense, great team. They're going to win the division, get into the playoffs,
Special
and have
teams,
a great
special players,
Probably
Probably
special
not Super
players.
Bowl, but good enough.
For these top teams, I kind of went more on paper route.
I need to say this.
I'm
We
with
don't condone drugs. We don't condone
Yeah, we do not.
intoxication.
We do not condone the.
What the
sub-
heck are you smoking?
Yeah,
Check
we don't. We
Tuesday,
don't. We
Tuesday.
don't. We at Stirring the Pot do not condone the use of illegal drugs.
I'm not using any kind of these illegal substances that we don't approve of
I did
at
not
all.
have.
Can you walk a
sexual
straight line
relations
for me?
with that woman?
Huh?
Can you walk a straight line for me?
Yes, of course.
Do it right,
Right
now.
out.
Do it right
after the
now.
pod.
Do it right
No, you
now.
do it right now.
Headphones off. Let's do it.
Headphones off right now.
Let's see it.
You failed. Next question. Nope. That is ridiculous. Okay, I love
didn't even
Houston.
take a step.
They're probably my second favorite team right now.
Yeah,
After they beat us in the playoffs?
that's
Yeah.
insane.
I know.
You sicko.
Only reason, though, I have them at 6. And I think it's a very fair
I'm gonna
ranking
be
for this
honest.
Houston team.
Diggs does not move me as much as people think he does.
He doesn't move me as much, but it's still a good
thing is,
addition.
you put him with Nico Collins and Tank Dell.
Tank Dell's
I mean,
healthy.
come on.
That's the best wide receiver core in the NFL.
It
for me.
is. It truly
I think
is.
it's
More of the
guys.
reason for
With,
number
with
one.
Noah Brown,
it's
Robert
us?
Woods, and John Mechie as
I
well.
think it's Dolphins.
As their backups.
I
You have Robert Woods as a
I
backup.
watch him
defense.
play
Okay.
twice a year.
Only they had complete defense.
Okay.
They need more
guys.
playoff experience.
Let's stop talking here. John just said the Dolphins have the best wide receiver core. Did Braxton Berrios move you?
I watch him play twice a year, so I'm kind of biased.
Yeah, he was also an ex-Jet, so
I
you're
watched-
biased.
I watched.
And there goes the mic.
I watched Jalen. I watched.
And it's
Jalen-
gone.
Braxton Berrios is
Jalen
whiter
Waddle.
than me.
I
Let's
watch
move on.
Waddle and Hill play
I
two years
thought-
every year.
I
They
thought-
torch us, so I'm biased.
I thought you were saying that the Bengals have the best wide receiver core in the
They're
NFL,
two.
and I was
They're
about to say,
two.
stay off the weed.
They're two.
Berrios moves him below the belt. Moving on.
Yes. We're going up to top 3 now, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Again, this is where I went more on paper route. Obviously, this is subject to change. I guarantee you it's subject to change. I had the Chiefs at 3.
You
I
guys
had the
are
Chiefs at 8.
I've
8?
That's right.
That's
Number
worse
8.
than Texans at
Okay,
one.
okay, Dom. Patrick Mahomes automatically makes him a top 5 team.
No.
Yes.
I have the Chiefs at
No.
1 simply because they just won the
I'm
Super Bowl.
sorry.
I have them at
I'm-
1.
I'm so tired of. I did that out of respect. 8. I could have dropped it to 10, but I'm just so tired of this team.
Gabe,
If you dropped it to
have
10, I'm
so
jumping out the
much
window.
fun editing this.
They're okay. The division is good. Their division is easy for them, so they're probably going to make the playoffs very easily, right? And you probably rate them at number 1 because of the refs, though. But at the same time, they're just not. They're not built like
They
all
added
these other
Hollywood
teams are.
Brown.
Gabe,
But
Gabe,
that's it.
you can give me a crack. That's
They're not-
fine.
It doesn't matter how they're built. It doesn't matter how they're built. They have the
It's
best
Mahomes.
quacking quarterback.
They have.
One of the top
I'm going
three
to
of
take the
all time.
mic out of the stand for this.
They have top 3
This is
quarterback of all time.
blasphemy.
Okay.
Sir.
All right. Let's
Hold on.
Let's calm it down
All
a
right,
little bit.
before we calm down, Dom, I live with you. You are my roommate. I don't understand. I don't see you do anything in the room, but are you doing it outside of the room, my friend? Because this is just not a way of right thinking.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? In the group chat, he said he cooked with this list.
I did cook. I did cook because you're all
cooked up,
You're all
smeared,
glazing each
whacked,
other.
Dom.
You're glazing this team.
Yeah, you cooked in the
team won't
lab.
Go to the Super Bowl.
You burnt something.
I cooked and I burnt. I don't care because it's
All
right.
right. All right.
You
The
cooked in
apartment's
the-
on fire.
You cooked in the lab.
Order. All right. Before we head on to the top 2, I would just like to state my case about the Chiefs. I don't like that they lost 2 of their better players.
That's a good point.
Rashi Rice.
Yeah, Rashi Rice was one of them. Rashi Rice did a dance.
He pulled a Henry Ruggs.
Yes, he did.
More of a reason for why they should be lower on the rankings.
It's always in the AFC West or the NFC North
It always is.
or AFC North.
Yeah. Rashi Rice is a big loss. Obviously, I think they're going to draft a wide receiver.
We can bring in Hollywood Brown.
L'Jarius Sneed was the big loss for me.
It was a
Yeah.
very
Right.
big loss. They still do
that-
have Trent McDuffie though.
They still
Drew,
do have
Drew
Trent McDuffie,
Tranquil.
but Drew
Drew
Tranquil.
Tranquil.
They kept Drew Tranquil.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's a good one of their
Yeah.
underrated re-signings, I mean.
Okay, there we go. Number 2 for me, I have the Lions.
I have them at number 4.
I'm at 6.
I have them at 3.
That before.
I had him at 4.
3.
I feel like anything inside the top 5 is good.
They kept everybody. The band is back. Backstreet's back.
They brought in Zeitler, Davenport, Reeder, and Davis, or Carson Davis. But the thing is, their schedule's going to be significantly harder this year.
Just this
Also,
year,
it's just hard to have back-to-back great seasons like they did.
Yeah, last year was truly, in my opinion, their year to win it. If they
I
were able to
agree.
win that conference championship game, I think they would have won the
Well,
Super
they
Bowl.
should have.
Should've won
Okay, one, they should have made it to the Super Bowl, but two, they did choke and ultimately did sell.
Dan, you can give me another quack. Dan Campbell's nuts are so huge that it cost him.
all right, just this year, don't go for
No,
two.
just
and
let
we
it
make
out.
and
No.
they could go far.
Pull up the image of Randy Marsh.
The wheelbarrow.
If you know, you know. Peyton Hillis. Moving on.
All right, that's not random. It's
Eh.
a Madden
It's a
cover.
Madden-
Golden. Never mind. That's not random.
Auden
All right.
Tate. Now that's random.
There you go.
All right, and if you didn't have the Chiefs at
Kerryon
1,
Johnson.
obviously, other than Cam or not Cam. Sorry, that's offensive. Dom.
I should just give you my Patrick Mahomes jersey already. It's just
No.
unreal.
So if you didn't have the Chiefs at 1, I would hope that you would have this team at 1, the San Francisco 49ers.
I have them
I
at
have the
two.
Niners at 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm at one.
they're
I
like
have
they're
them
like
at
a
one.
better version of the Cowboys, in my opinion.
They're a complete
Where'd you
team,
hit them?
honestly.
I have them at 3.
Okay.
They're great in regular season. Can they win in the playoffs? That's how it's gonna go.
I think one guy is really holding them back. If I'm gonna be completely honest.
Shanahan.
Shanahan might be holding them back, not from making the playoffs or even the conference
I've
championship.
been saying it the entire
Or Kyle
time.
Juszczyk's wife.
He might.
Dude, she's cool.
She's awesome.
She makes
ma-
cool jackets.
She makes cool jackets, bro.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
if she made a stirring the pot jackets?
Didn't she make Caitlin Clark a jacket?
She
Let's
made
not talk about
Taylor
Caitlin Clark. I've heard way too
I'm
much
no.
about her.
If you
Taylor
mention Caitlin
Swift.
Clark one more time, I'm gonna go on an expletives-filled rant.
I said her name once.
Do it again. Ooh.
How did they come to?
I have very
Cleveland?
strong opinions about that woman.
Yeah, right now.
Sure, she's a nice lady, but on the
Yeah,
court, you
seems
can,
like a nice.
I
seems
have
like a
the
nice
I have
guy.
the Niners at 7. I'm
At
kidding.
7?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I have them at 2.
Okay.
I was getting a
All right,
reaction.
1, 2, or 3, I think is acceptable.
Yeah.
I
But
have
this
2.
this roster is way. It's just flooded with talent.
It's
Loaded.
the best
Yeah.
all-around roster in the
And
league.
I was saying to RJ before this, I know Brock Purdy is a system quarterback. I fully agree with that. But the system's too good.
Yeah.
It's too good. He had an MVP caliber season last year, and what's saying he can't step it up a notch? What's saying that
he
he
needs
can't?
to.
Yeah, and they bring in Devontae
needs to.
Campbell, Leonard Floyd, Malik Collins, Yetur Gross-Matos, Jordan Elliott.
And they kept pretty much everyone.
Jordan Elliott is mid.
Jordan Elliott was solid with the Browns when he got playing time.
I don't know. I feel like within the next 2 or 3 years, I think if they don't win a Super Bowl this is their championship window.
Yeah,
The next
This
2
year
years,
is.
the next 2 or 3 years.
because you're gonna have to pay Brock Purdy over $1 million in
You're
the
gonna
next
have
couple
to
of
pay.
years.
No, you're gonna have to pay Ayuk.
You're gonna have to pay
Debo.
Ayuk.
He wants that big
I
money.
mean, Brock Purdy, he can barely live on his own with how much money he makes.
Yeah.
Debo's getting older.
I mean, you
Brock,
can.
Brock Purdy's the equivalent of welfare for an NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
It's
I'm pretty
bad.
sure the offense can do well if you just took both the receivers out anyways and just had Christian McCaffrey. They'd probably still
Christian
do pretty
McCaffrey
well.
is-
Can
that
we
team.
put Will Greer in this offense?
Chris Ivory.
Yeah.
Chris Ivory.
Hey, it's a
All
Jets
right,
legend
that's
right
it
there.
then.
Sebastian Gutierrez.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, that'll do it for us. Any closing statements from you guys?
We kept the episode under 2 hours. I'm proud of ourselves.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
I'm-
kept
I'm-
it under an hour and a half.
I'm very shocked about that.
The
gonna
Chiefs
be
will
even
not
lower than
number
that.
one
Shocked
next
about
year.
that,
That's
too.
my closing
with
statement.
all the cuts, we
Hopefully.
might
I
get to,
hope
we
you're
might get to
right.
an hour 15 with all the cuts we have
Yeah.
to
I'm
do.
not
Yeah.
falling for this.
There's
Good luck-
crazy
good luck,
today.
Gabe.
Yeah, there's a straight minute that we probably have to cut out without any interruptions. It's
We
just a
bid you good
straight
luck,
minute
Gabe.
of us talking. Yeah. Salutations, man.
Do I get if we make it big? Do I get paid for this?
Probably.
Awesome.
I'll
We'll just
I'll
get-
pay
we'll
you in
just-
turnips.
We'll just give you a bigger cut.
Gabe, I would keep you unemployed then.
Better
Well,
better file your
I'll
taxes,
keep you
buddy.
employed then. Sorry.
Better file them W-2s, buddy.
I hate
I-9s.
I-9s, yeah.
Yeah.
Insert tax info
Is that
here.
it for now?
Yeah.
Give
I
your
feel like
social
that's
security
it for
number.
right now.
We'll
Beat
be
me
on
to
tap
it.
next week.
We
Well, actually, no.
Um,
Hold on. To add on to that, we have 2 more episodes left.
yeah until
We do.
summer break. Honestly, depending on what we're gonna be doing, stay tuned to the YouTube.
I'm not saying the summer's done. I'm just saying.
We're not. I'm not
That-
saying we're taking an
I mean,
entire
we could do
break.
stuff during the summer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, a couple Zoom calls.
To be determined.
Yeah, we
no.
could do it- we could
God,
do it
no.
over.
That'll sound like trash.
As long as we can get mics.
I mean, we all have the live mics, except
Yes,
for
we do.
those two.
Yeah.
Buy
I
lav
have a
mics.
mic.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we can do YouTube videos more than Spotify over the summer.
Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned.
interesting.
Stay tuned.
Moral
to
of the story: check all the socials.
Yeah, stay tuned to our socials. We will probably. I believe we have a link tree.
We
Should
do have a link tree. It's on the Instagram.
Can I
We
plug my
have
podcast?
linked-
go
we have
for it.
linked.
I bet. Listen
Plug
to
yours.
Beyond the Mat.
Also a part of United to the Moose.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
I might have some of you fellas on. If you learn Matt, you got to learn
Yeah.
Matt.
Not a big
Yoga.
Matt guy.
You're not a big Matt guy.
I will go just to
The
your
only Matt-
podcast, sit down, and only say the word Matt the whole episode. Will
Yeah.
that help
The
you?
only Matt
Matt.
the only Matt I'm really into right now in April is Matt Carpenter.
Is he back on the Cardinals? I
Is he?
thought he was.
I think he is
It was
back on the
breaking-
Cardinals.
That man had
Speaking
one of the
of-
best 2-month grounds of a Yankee I've ever
Speaking-
seen in my life.
Speaking of Matt on the Cardinals, Matt Holliday's son, the number one prospect in the pipeline, Jackson Holliday, just debuted yesterday.
And immediately
he-
dropped the pop fly.
He dropped the
And
pop
he-
fly and threw it high home.
and he threw up on it. But yeah,
You know who wouldn't do that? Stephen Kwan.
Stephen
You know who
Kwan,
al- you know
Gold
who also,
Glove.
You know who also wouldn't do that? Bryson Stott.
You know who would definitely not do that?
Go Phils.
Gold Glove winner Anthony Volpe. So
No.
Somebody who definitely would not do that is Miles Gaskin. Conclusion of episode.
Yep, end it.
as we end it
Yeah.
there, the
And
most
it's-
relevant player mentioned.
And
End
on
it.
Miles Gaskin. Stay tuned to our socials. We will be hopefully putting out content soon and through the summer break. But with 2 more episodes left in this school year, we will see you guys in the next one. This has been Stirring the Pot. Appreciate y'all for listening.
See ya.